how the confusion around this particular concept became so widespread and accepted as the norm. But I am about one misinformed, ill-constructed meme tweet away from taking a nice little bike ride off a cliff. So let's sit down, shall we? I am very passionate about this particular subject, so I will happily, selfishly rant about it for you all today because it affects me personally and very deeply. Now, can any of you gathered here today explain to me what an introvert is? Okay. So they're saying that an introvert is someone who is shy, socially awkward, socially anxious. Oh. Okay, and in addition to that, they are explaining that an extrovert is someone who is confident, outgoing, and very fun-loving. No! No! Now you all listen to me very closely. The Latin origin of the word introvert is inward turning. Introverts are very concerned with their inner lives, their inner thoughts, their inner feelings. We are very introspective. Yes, we. INTJ here. They rarely concern themselves with the external. In addition to that, introversion and extroversion has to do with energy. It's where you derive your energy. It's the energy source. Answer me honestly. Promise? Thank you. Do you feel refreshed and revived after attending a concert with a bunch of friends? Do you feel like you don't want the night to end after you've already spent 5+ hours at a party? Do you feel like skydiving after brunch? Disregard that last one. Do you turn to other people for your work gossip, your personal problems, for advice? You can probably bet your bottom dollar that you're an extrovert. Extroverts get more energy from human interaction and from social events. They need external stimulation to recharge their energy battery. And as you can probably guess, on the flip side, introverts are depleted by all of the above. Depleted by social interaction, depleted by overstimulation of the senses. Now, what does any of what I just mentioned have to do with being shy or outgoing or confident or insecure? I'll tell you, nothing. It has zip to do with any of that. You could be the most shy introvert at the party, but getting your life energy from watching the messy events unfold, or quietly planning the 3 a.m. Taco Bell run with the sloppy bunch, or whatever the heck people do at parties. Meanwhile, the outgoing introverts, this especially applies to moi, will put on the most award-winning, Oscar-worthy performance as we make rounds and say hey to everybody at the party for exactly 15 to 30 minutes before quietly ghosting, disappearing without a peep, to be home in bed by 9:30. And also, speaking for myself at this hypothetical party, it's not that I don't enjoy the in-moment, in-person interaction. It's very fun in the moment. It's just exhausting. The real magic happens when I meet those very few people that I never feel drained by and just want to be around them forever. Someone that I can be alone together with who's just on that frequency, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That usually comes in the form of a boy, of a man. Okay. Now don't get me wrong, this is not to say introverts are antisocial. Introverts are selectively social. Making friends is simple. We just don't want them, unless they're true. And if you're an introvert, you probably resonate with the word true on a very deep level. The word true means very much to me. But if you understand the gravity of what true friendships and relationships and connections mean, you know that they are few and far between. And I like it that way. Oh, and also, forget the small talk. Get small talk away from me. I hate it. I hate it. Any question that starts with how, anytime I find myself using it like I want to die. How are you? Oh, how was that? Oh my God, please. I'm exhausted even thinking about it. Okay, next point. Considering all of the info that I just stated, I absolutely, by no chance, believe in ambiverts. I don't believe that introversion and extroversion is a little flip that you can switch. I believe that there's a baseline innateness to where we derive our energies and to the level of introspection that we have within us. Like, I think that's just innately something a part of us. I do believe that different circumstances in someone's life can lead you to needing a little bit more alone time or to needing a little bit more time with others and human interaction. But when it comes down to it, if the pet of an introvert and an extrovert both happen to die, the introvert will handle it very differently than the extrovert. The introvert will process and grieve inwardly, whereas extroverts will need a wine night out with the girls, whatever they do. Now, why do I feel the need to selfishly rant about this random subject? Because I'm tired of getting the look whenever any kind of mention comes up about me being an introvert from people that have only known me for like 10 minutes. It's this look that's like, you're not no introvert. you're so outgoing, like you're so confident. First of all, that's not what it means, as I just covered. Secondly, being shy is not a bad thing, whether you're a shy introvert or extrovert, because they come in all packages, folks. Let me drill that into your brain. Our culture has this strange capitalist orientation to the go-getters, to the overconfident, to the outgoing ones in this life. And to all of my shy peeps, I am here to tell you, your shyness is not an issue. It is not a problem. And I'm sorry we live in a society that values traits of the confident, the arrogant, the outgoing, the outspoken, over the innate gifts that shy people have to offer as well. We are filled with so much ego that we can't see that there are certain strengths that shy people have that outgoing people might not. And if we work together in tandem, we can be all the more powerful if we just accept everyone's differences. If you're a shy extrovert, you probably will come off more as an introvert by the misinformed standards, and that's okay. The problem is not our innate differences. The problem is how our culture reacts to those differences. Believe that. Now, just to do a quick recap of everything I've just talked about. Number 1, introversion and extroversion is not about your level of confidence or shyness or insecurity. It is a mere gauge of your energy source. Number 2, introverts are inward dealing. Extroverts need outward stimulus. Introverts gain energy in solitude. Extroverts gain energy by being around other people. Oh man, I'm tired even thinking about it. Oh my God. And number 3, introvert is not synonymous with antisocial. If I catch y'all using one of these terms incorrectly, I will find you. So write it down, burn it in your brain, recite it over and over in the morning, because I'm tired of seeing these dumb memes and dumb tweets. There was one that was like, I saw it like a few weeks ago. It was like, naturally extroverted, selectively introverted. That's not how this works, honey. It's really not how it works. I scroll down because I am a comment reader. I will sit there and read all 554 comments when I have time. But the comment that I came looking for on that post was, that's not how this works. So I was very relieved to see that, because it's not how it works. That's not something you can select. You are always one or the other, always. Like I said before, different circumstances can alter the outward expression of your innate being. There ain't no ambiverts. There is no in between, at least in my opinion. Oh my God, please let me know what you think too, but that's my stance. Change my mind, I dare you. Now, from the very many lovely interactions I've had with the bulk of you on this channel, I could probably be preaching to the choir. I'm sure the majority of you know this information already, and I love you for it. Y'all are so smart. Y'all are so smart. But for the other smart people that did not know this, I hope you learned something new. I hope you have a brand new perspective on these concepts, because listen here, my gears get grinded every time I hear something or see something inaccurate about these terms, or anytime someone crosses me with some, oh my God, you're so extroverted. No, honey. No, honey. No, honey. I'm really glad I got that all out. I'll have something to drop in someone's inbox next time someone tries to cross me with anything. Same with my astrology video. Anytime someone asks me what my astrological sign is, I will send them that link, because it's complicated. And I would rather not discuss it unless I want to take the time to discuss it with someone that I want to discuss it with. Oh my God, I am so curious. After hearing this, has the perspective of what you are changed a little bit? Has it shifted? Are you actually an introvert but have believed you're an extrovert all this time? Honestly, that was my position. I thought just because I was outgoing meant I was an extrovert, but I was constantly dying inside, like dying inside. And kind of living up to other people's expectations of me being like the bubbly, oh my God. I talked about this in my Unapologetically Me video from a different angle, but I always thought I was extroverted. Knowing what a true introvert actually is, it just makes all the sense, and I understand that I need to not be doing the most, okay? But also in general, please feel free to let me know your thoughts on any of this. Let me know your experiences with people thinking that you're one thing when you're really the other. Yeah. Thanks for listening to me talk about yet another thing that I nerd out about all the time. But now I get to do it on record. Is that all? It's getting late, fam. I need to take pictures again tonight. I have to get some with my red hair. I'm still obsessed with the red hair. It's so much fun. But alright, y'all, I think that's it. Yeah, there's no other points that I think I have to cover. So, over and out. As always, I'm so glad y'all are here. You're so much fun. You really bring so much joy to my heart. This has been truly the most fun creative outlet ever. So I'm excited to keep going. Now the question is, do I have the energy to get up and turn the camera off? What will this day be like? Alright, that's it. So long, farewell, I'll be just saying goodbye. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.